Hello everybody, it's Danger Favorite Danger Boy, and today I'll be spending 100 days in Palworld. Going from an uneducated noob to well, I'll let you find out what we become in the end, so be sure to stay tuned to the very end and smash that subscribe button because this is the most extensive video I have ever made, so please consider liking and subscribing, and let's get right into it. I started off by naming my world Pocus Monist since this game reminded me a little bit like... never mind. I decided to go with a normal difficulty and jumped right into character creation. Now let me warn you, when you give me customization options like these, I'm compelled to make some very crazy, wacky, unproportional character, but ended up actually pretty tame to what I usually create in these scenarios. I think I'm going to call you Steve. Your name's Steve now. Right off the bat, I was woken up by a bunch of pals with a bugged out iPad that said, "The towers are the key, the tree holds the truth," which I went on to completely forget about 5 seconds later. Day one started off pretty casual. I ran up and punched the first thing I saw, which so happened to be a person. To a lack of my surprise, they were armed with a shotgun. First death of the game, let's go. I was then confuffled by the multiple spawning points, but didn't really think too much into it. I then ran up to another NPC and began beating the senseless life out of them, thinking they weren't equipped with any firearm, and to my lack of surprise, they weren't. But do you know who was? That's right, the police. And after getting away, I had my first run-in with the ops, before being ran through by a giant Pidgeotto. Well... that was pretty interesting. By the end of day one, I had gotten my bearings and began to craft my very first crude weapon, and began to beat the senseless life out of the first thing I saw, and this time it wasn't a human. Let's go! I got my first pal. I'm so good at this game. Let's go. On day two, I made me some tools and decided to construct not just a house, but a home. And it took me the entire day, but I was happy with it. Shut up. I love it. Day three, I dabbled in culinary and captured a Cremus and Gumos. Then decided I needed some clothes, so I made some out of the carcasses of dead pals. I then caught this fiery fellow, which would come in handy later, and had another run-in with the ops. I chucked my free friend at them, and freed whatever the heck this is. I then took down the ops in an act of superiority and fled the scene. But it wouldn't be long before I saw them again when I entered this cave. As you can see right here, these ones are pretty stupid. I also just realized that you can level up in this game, which was one of the many things the tutorial was yelling at me to do. Level up so many things. Absolutely crazy. Look at all the things I can level up. Pretty cool. As I made my way through the cave, I made a revolutionary discovery when fighting the Syndicate. Syndicate, Thug, Resist... Wait, can I capture them? Hold on, I need to figure this out. Can I... It said that they resisted it. It didn't say that, like, no, you can't do this. Can I capture them? Short answer is yes. Yes, you can. Let's go! Capturing humans is considered inhuman. I don't care. Now, after exploring the entire cave and found absolutely nothing, I left. Now, I don't know how long I was in there, but when I left, it was day 4. I finally figured out how to make a registered base. I then summoned my captured human to work on my statue, and that is when I got raided. Oh no, I'm being raided. It's not good. I then sent 3 more pals to work at my base and began taking down the ops. Is San like his name or something? Like, I'm kind of confused by like the San. Or does that mean like something? I think maybe it's his name? I don't know. I later learned that San meant sanity, but still decided to call him Sans anyways. Day 5. I had a plan. I finally looked back on my footage and remembered that there was a tablet that said the tree was important. And so I did what any man would do when there is a giant tree, and attempt to get to it, maybe climb it or something. You see that tree over there? Yeah, I'm going to try to climb it, because looking back on footage, Tablet said that was important. Completely forgot about it, so I really want to go see what's up with the tree, because it said it was the key. The tree is the key. Wow. That's a tree. Do have a lot of more exploration to do to get there, but oh, that's pretty cool. If I jumped, would I make it? I don't know. I wouldn't trust it. It'd probably still come anyways.
This might be it, honestly.
That was fun.
But that was okay, because there was a waypoint not too far back. And after 2 days of traveling, I came to the conclusion that it's impossible to get to the tree without a boat or bird, because my game theory was that there was a giant circle of water around the tree, keeping me from getting there early. But I would be back, for I had a new purpose in life. That's to get a Nightwing saddle and make it to the tree. On day 7, I did find a Nightwing, which was step 1 to my plan.
I think he's stuck. And he went back to sleep. This works.
But unfortunately, I learned that it wouldn't be until a later level I could make a saddle.
I can make a logging and stone site. That's pretty cool. Okay. I think I'm going to start by making the logging one, because that one just seems like it would be the most useful, in my opinion. And now we can start working on the stone one. Look at them, already getting to work.
Day 10. Hand feeding my pals was getting nauseating, so I finally made a feeding box, which I probably should have done at the start. I then realized that if I were to get more workers, I needed more room. So I turned my attic into an actual room and finally fixed my roof. I then realized I needed a bigger house and proceeded to do as such.
I'm liking where this is going. Pretty nice, pretty nice. You know, actually doesn't look that bad.
From here, I kind of just spent the whole day working around my base, making sure everyone was working, and also making sure that my house looked nice.
You know, I really like the idea of having this bench right here. I don't know, just something about it just looks nice. I like it.
I tried exploring this area and got a POW ball stuck to my hand. I honestly don't really know how it happened, but that's there now, I guess. I then died a few times while exploring, and the POW ball's still there. Also, stupidly enough, I tried to get my stuff at night, which wasn't the smartest plan.
I'm going to... Oh my gosh. It's cold. Oh, I should have thought this plan through. I'm going to die before I can even get my stuff. Okay. I just need to figure this out. Just need to think.
I did finally end up getting my stuff and getting back to my house without dying of the cold somehow. Magically. Day 12. Explored this random cave and found this guy. He seems pretty creepy, but I mean, if I could think of the black market as a person, it would be this guy. And definitely not because of his racial color by any means.
That right there, my friend, is a really cool pal, but see, I don't got any money. I could sell this guy, but that's it.
While exploring, I found these burly merc, I don't know, dudes, and since one of them were badly hurt, I thought, you know what, why not capture one?
Let's go.
Day 13, I ended up naming him Merc, after Nick Merckx. Pretty cool streamer guy.
These birds have absolutely no interest in me. Okay.
Day 14, and this guy is still too hard. Day 15, started actually decorating my home by building this pretty cool bar area. Actually, very proud of it. Afterwards, I made a game plan and came back to fight this guy again.
Come on, we got this, we got this. Just keep playing Ring Around the Rosie. Just keep playing Ring Around the Rosie. Ring around the Rosie. Ring around the Rosie. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Yo, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh my gosh, that was painfully hard. Oh man, no way. Did I just seriously use a Gigasphere ball on a stupid frickin' sheep? Can someone run that by me again? That day will always continue to haunt me. Day 18, I started working towards the Ether Deer saddle, which wasn't hard, it was just merely grinding a bunch of materials. But after getting iron, fiber, and palladium, I had this awesome saddle that I didn't realize would take so long to make. The saddle now. Absolutely game changer. I then decided to use my saddle deer friend for the obvious, and that was as a boat. And something happened that you wouldn't believe me if I told you. So, I'm gonna just let you watch. What? Huh? What? Just happened? To be honest, this actually might be kinda useful. Might be able to abuse this in some way. I'm not sure yet. But this could be used for something. It has potential. Yeah, I really wanted to show you this now, because this bug I deemed useful at the time would cause some issues. You'll see what I'm talking about later. Day 19, I explored the mountainside, which took a lot of work, and I later realized you cannot climb this kind of rock. I don't know if it's intentional or something, but it's unclimbable. I decided to take my deer around back to find an easier way, and I did, but then, to my surprise, I'm not dead. I don't know how. Yeah, you know those problems I mentioned like half a second ago? Yeah, this was that. After 20 minutes of struggling, figured out that I could literally just walk around the side of this giant pillar and just climb up the sand mound and I would have been out. But nope, decided to spend 20 minutes here trying to scale this giant massive iron rod. I then quickly found this base with enemies that were way too powerful for me. What in the blazing hell is PAL fluids? I have like 7 PAL fluids and I don't know where they came from. And I don't know how to get more of them. Is it just Palpy or something? Like, what is it? Oh, you get them from water pals. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Give to me all your juices. You'll deserve a hot tub finally. Made from the urine of your own kind. Day 22, I added more to my bar area. That's really all I did. Day 23 to 24 were spent working on my house, which I'm still very proud of. Day 25, I ended up showing my friends my world, which they thought was pretty cool, but they never really played Palworld at the time, so... Day 26 was spent grinding. Lots of grinding. And then I fought a Chillet, which was absolutely adorable, and I had to add it to my collection. Day 27, caught a Tombat. Day 28, I learned that you can make Palladium using a stone crusher. Day 29, I made a Palball workbench. These last 3 days weren't really productive, were they? I then learned how to make my workers work harder. I then leveled up just enough to get the Nightwing saddle. That's right. Day 29, I started making the saddle, but then got distracted by exploration. So it went unfinished until day 30. I mean, he's kind of slow, but it's still pretty cool. My question is, can he hover over water without using stamina? Because he does not have a lot of stamina. Okay, he can. That's good. That's good.
Now, if you remember earlier, I went on this entire journey to get to the giant tree just to find out I would need some form of boat or bird to get me there. Well, now I have a bird, so I resumed my journey to the tree from where I left off, and after several minutes of flying, I came to an even more devastating conclusion than I did before.
Why can't I... This doesn't make sense. Can I not get there until later? Okay, so it's entirely inaccessible. That's stupid. You can't just put a giant tree and not let me get to it. At least it says there's a good chance that the developers will add it, but like, that's so stupid. So this entire time, I was trying to get to a tree that I can't even get to. That's a little frustrating.
That's right, my entire mission leading up to now was just a hopeless conquest conjured by the lies of the tablet. So I'm telling you now, game developers, you better add the frickin' tree or I'm taking you to court. Anyways, alright, day 31. I searched for a new meaning in life after the disappointment I felt. For days now, I was strung along a series of lies that the tree was accessible just to be crippled by the harsh truth. I was then quickly distracted by making a meal for the wheat I don't have. My mission told me to. I then realized that my mission was to get me as many pals working at my base as possible, to create a factory that mass-produced artillery beyond that likes that the world has ever seen. This, my friends, was my new purpose. Day 33, I realized that I learned how to make a grappling gun not too far back, and wanted to know what I needed for that. And as expensive as it was only fiber I needed the most of. And it really didn't take long before I had the fiber. And eventually, with the help of Sans, I got the grappling gun.
This is actually pretty fun. Even though I have a bird that can basically do this, it's actually kind of just fun to just zoop, whoop. It's really fun, actually. I'm starting to enjoy this more than the bird.
I then found this Pen King guy just in one of those dungeons laying around across the map. I don't know, it seemed to be equally matched, and while he himself was, it was the stupid Pangolin minions that proved to be causing me the most trouble and trying to beat him. So I did what any man would do, and I tried again.
Gosh damn it, why is this guy so freaking hard? It really shouldn't be this hard. It's just the stupid, like, mini ones. I need to take out the mini ones, and then I can take him out. Hey, it's the Palworld application icon. A Relaxaurus, eh? Yeah, well, you are now mine.
Day 36. I found this really weird island.
There's, like, nothing here. Like, it's just an empty island with nothing here. There has to be something here. What's here? There's nothing here.
Yeah, there was nothing here, but a few guards that, when approached.
Hey, how are you doing? What? Wanted for trespassing? How the hell was I supposed to know? There's literally no sign that says no trespassing or anything. Like, how am I trespassing? You did not make that clear at all anywhere on this empty island.
Well, my goal from here was to get back to my base and let my pals deal with it, but on the way there...
Oh, frick. I'm not gonna make it. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh, gosh dang it, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, remember how I said that glitch was going to cause me a few problems later on? Yeah, this is what I was mostly referring to.
Please let me be able to get my stuff, bro. Oh? Oh, wait. Yes! Let's go!
At least my stuff wasn't lost, but ever since that day I did wonder what would happen if I led the guards to my base. Just keep that idea in mind for later on. While flying around my base finding new ways to level up, I found a village.
What in blazing tarnations? Small settlement. How long has this been here? My base is literally like 5 feet away from this. Hey, they have the merchant. A bowler hat? Hell yeah, I'm buying a bowler hat.
Now, little did I know that was going to be the best purchase I've ever made in this game. Day 38, I made the bowler hat.
Oh, I look so dope in this hat. Heck yeah. Oh man, I love this.
Day 39. Remember how I said I wondered what would happen if I led guards to my base if I was wanted? Yeah, I decided to commit assault, for funsies, you know. And let the clueless guards to my fortress, for they did not know what laid in store.
Smack. Now hurry and teleport home. Oh, this isn't too bad. Assault times 2. What is this, GTA stars? Assault times... What's times 2? Well, they can't get me from inside. Away I go. Thanks, mate. Can you guys not... Spotted again? How high can this go? They're breaking in. We gotta get out of here. Gotta escape. What do? And they forgot about me.
Day 40, I added a fireplace to my house. Day 41, I learned I could fly.
Whoa, what the heck just happened?
I still can't figure out how I did that. Day 43, I added a bench to my broken roof so I had a more efficient way of getting to my attic. I then realized that while I'm an archer guy, I needed a more stronger ranged weapon. So I went for the fire crossbow. But I needed the one thing. The one thing, for some reason, I'll never have enough of. Fire organs. So I spent my entire day hunting for them. Day 45, I fought the fire boss again. And with my new fire crossbow, I felt invincible, even though it costed so many fox sparks. Day 49, I wanted to level up to 18 before day 50, so that's what I did. And before day 49 came to an end,
Let's go! Level 18, baby. Right before day 50.
and on day 50, since I got level 18, I messed around with the new stone set I had unlocked and built this monstrosity. Alright, second half of the video. Let's go. I edited this in 2 separate parts to keep my computer from exploding. So, day 51. Ate some toast, fought a raid, bought an unholy amount of bones, and messed around with my grapple. On day 52, I realized I had heat-resistant armor, so I went to the desert.
Look at this cool town. Well, I guess it's more of a hot town. Get it?
And that's where I found a guy who sold guns. Day 54. I built a ranch, and at the time, I didn't know how it worked, so I just left it there. I then made some nice frost-resistant clothes and did some really unproductive stuff.
Could use someone with that tray. I think, honestly, you. Since you will only do this thing, you won't do anything else over here. And just leave it to the rest of them. You will only be doing this one thing until you die, so... I actually don't even know what you do. What does this thing do? I've already predetermined your fate to work on something that I don't even know what it does. Oh, hey, raid's back. Have you done anything that was not... You need help? Also, wait a minute. Okay, sorry. You just, keep doing you, I guess. Don't understand it.
Day 55. Mega Glider. It's slightly better than the last one.
I see some slight improvements with this, but it still isn't Breath of the Wild.
I then made my Fox Parks harness and proceeded to only use it at very inconvenient times. Except for this one time when I did some arson on these poor guys.
Boss eliminated. That's what I'm going to say every single time I kill a boss now. Boss eliminated.
Day 61. Started cooking few of my 1,125 berries.
Boss eliminated. Ow, that freaking hurts my throat.
Day 62. I started to understand each tower's location is a different element, such as electricity, ice, beginner, if that counts. But I saw another one on this mountain and had to find out which one it is.
Mount Obsidian. Interesting.
At this moment, I had a sneaking suspicion of what this was. I mean, obviously, how hard it is to put 2 and 2 together. A strange-looking mountain called Mount Obsidian. It's pretty obvious.
Heat resistance metal armor? The heck? That sounds like it might be good. Better than what I have, even, because, as we all know, metal is pretty strong. Yep, this is a volcano.
Since it being dark, I decided to leave it be for now and come back at a later date, preferably daytime. Day 65. I understand the ranch now. And there's also a giant Gumos. By the end of day 65, I finally started making the armor. Day 66, made me some cabinets. Literally all I could say for this day. Just made me some cabinets. That's all. Nothing else. Just cabinets. I don't really know what I spent the rest of this day doing. I just made cabinets. I can't believe I just wasted a day making cabinets. Day 67. I actually finished making the armor. It's like a lot of work to make, but finally, by day 67, got it finished.
Dope. I'm happy with this. Pretty happy with this. Pretty good armor.
Day 73, I fought another boss. I'll play you a clip of me doing that now.
Let's go. Another boss down. XP from these are actually like super nice.
Day 75. Got wanted for assault. Again. I guess I thought because I had a musket, I was inherently better, but I don't know. I also wanted to see how high my wanted levels would get.
My roof's on fire. What do I do? It's on fire. I'm gonna tell you right now, I have no clue how this happened. 0. But I got to 8 accounts of assault before I gave up and left. I mostly did because everyone was dead, and I realized that I was about to suffer major repercussions from that. Everyone is dead. There is not a single soul left. Oh my goodness. Why did I do this to myself? I had to manage by moving everybody out and replacing them with temporary pals so production can carry on in some capacity. I then fought Battalia? I think it's Battalia. In what I would say was a pretty epic fight. I'll play you a clip of that now. Day 78. I fought a Bushi. Starting to think that I'm like the ultimate pal hunter now. Yes. Pal slayer.
Day 78. I made a stun baton to replace my lack of a melee weapon. This thing sucks, by the way. I almost never use it, and when I do, it did almost nothing. I redid my room a little bit, made it more cozy. Day 80, the ultimate bacon battle. To be truthfully honest, if you haven't realized already how most of the days have been going is simply just fighting bosses, this is because all and any real progress I could make was locked behind a level paywall, so fighting bosses was the quickest and semi-easiest way to level up. So many of my days have been comprised of making ammo and fighting bosses. So sorry for the lack of, well, I want to say lack of action. In fact, I feel like there is more action than there's ever been. But sorry for the lack of, I guess, anything new. Today was a little different, though. I decided to see how exactly strong the second boss was. You know, get a good strength test on them. Because, see, my main goal was that only now being so many days away from day 100, my goal now was to have at least defeated the second boss, but I needed to see how strong that boss was. Bro, I'm stuck in the menu. I can't even see. Holy! I underestimated you. Oh my goodness. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho. And I'm dead. Day 82, getting my stuff was a little anxiety-inducing, but I got it no problem. The rest of the day was spent mining iron and fighting Lovelanders. And guess what I spent most of 83 doing? That's right, you guessed it, more mining. In fact, you know what? I'll give you an entire sweet mining montage. Day 85. I then realized what I was doing, and that was making a mega grappling gun, because if I haven't learned anything from the mega paraglider is that mega variants of tools are indubitably useless. But, I mean, it's better than the mega paraglider, since now I can reach my bench from a little bit further away. I then went on to create an incubator, which took a whole 30 minutes to just give me a... You'll find out in a second. I then built this PAL combiner dilly. Honestly, never ended up using it really. Honestly, because I didn't really know what it did. I then committed voluntary manslaughter and got away with it. And then just really ended anything productive that happened in this day by fighting a univolt. Oh, come on. No! Day 87, more boss fights. And here's a compilation of that. Day 89, at this point, as I originally stated, was just preparing for the final fight, which was this Lily chick. So yeah, more boss fights, and guess what I did while the bosses had to recharge? I mined iron, all to get more and more and more powerful. Day 90, down to the final 10 days. Hours of my life dedicated to a single game. Starting to understand a fraction of how those Minecraft 100-day YouTubers feel. Found this weird platform with a bunch of red chests. Unfortunately, didn't have any keys on me, and I forgot to come back to this. At this point, I was just roaming around the map, getting as much as I could, and dying in the process. I was able to fill in my map a lot, though. I mean, I was getting a lot, as much as I could, and honestly, I was really hoping to fill in the entire map by day 100, but obviously, yeah, it would be damn near impossible. Day 91, really needed to level up before the big boss fight. This place is just, it gives me like Breath of the Wild feels, because it's just like so empty. Like there feels like there needs to be something here. There is something here, but like there isn't. It's just weird and mysterious, which I both love and hate, and the reason why I'm such a big fan of Breath of the Wild, of just how like empty and mysterious things can be like this. Like there's nothing here. There is absolutely nothing here. I'm just gonna leave.
Hey, he did a flip. That was pretty fun. Why do I have an Apex dive trail on me?
From this point on, I just spent the rest of the day refining all the bosses and actually capturing a lot of them, which led straight into day 92, where I spent a lot of my time grinding. I don't know if I've said this word enough, but grinding for as much XP as possible. For these were the final days. It was now time for me to mine iron until my arms fell off or until I got really tired of it. Or in this case, just ran out of nearby sources of metal. Day 94, flamethrower. Later that day, I ended up removing every workbench out of my room and putting them outside. So A, I could decorate my room more, and B, so I can stop having to go in and out of my house to work with each workbench.
It's truly nice to just have them all right here. Oh, look at that. Now I have so much spare space for my room. Oh, heck yeah. I'm building a mirror so I can look at my beautiful physique. Obviously need a couch, because when do you not need a couch in a game where you can't even sit on things? Oh my gosh, it's Discord light mode right in here. Jeez.
I then spent the rest of the night making ammo. That's no joke. All the way up until the sun rose. Day 95. Fought the bosses, and then ran around throwing pow balls at literally everything. Mostly for the XP. I can definitely say it helped. Day 96. Fought the bosses. Fought the bosses, fought the bosses, fought the bosses. I just couldn't stop. And then spent the rest of the day getting iron. I feel like I'm having deja vu. I feel like this day already happened before. But one thing that did separate this day from all the others was I made a new gun. That's right, introducing the handgun, which I was going to try out here in the next day.
This thing is so nice. Not having to constantly reload a musket. I mean, obviously the musket is stronger, but like it's just so nice to just pa them, all the dead.
I then organized my pals based on the best ones I had, and after doing a little research, I found that the second boss has a little bit of an aversion to fire, and I realized I could have a better fire Pokemon, so I went to the best place to find flame origin pals, a volcano. But not just any volcano, Mount Obsidian, which is the only volcano in this game. I don't know what my thought process was when writing that down.
These pals are strong, but if I play it right, I should be able to get one.
After that, went back to my base and assembled my team.
This is it. This is our last shot we got at fighting this boss. To be honest, I genuinely think we can take her now, since we did pretty good the first time, but we're just better prepared now, in my opinion. I think let's just do this. It's been a hell of a ride. Let's take her down. I would skip the cutscene, but damn. Lillian Lean. Okay, starting with you. Be the first to make damage. Ooh. I'm 13. That's some good damage right off the bat. In like the first bit, that's some good damage. Okay, that's some good damage. That's some good damage. But we can't get too ahead of ourselves. We need to watch it. Okay. Try not to get any health damage. What did I just say? I'm fine with playing Ring Around the Rosie. I'm not fine with playing this. Honestly, this is fine. Gives our Pokemon a little bit to heal. Having none of them taking damage. The Catris over here is still at full health. Or already is at full health. Look at that, they're doing really good with health right now. I think it's time. Come on, just 2,000 more damage. Come on, you got this. Come on. Come on. Yes! We got her! Oh, that was so close. That was so close. I'm shaking. Oh my gosh, that was so close. Take that, you idiot. Take that, you stupid son of a gun. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh. We did it. We did it. And we leveled up too. Wow, that did so much for us. Well, we didn't level up, but we got a lot of levels, geez, out of that. Oh my gosh. Oh, we even did it with our bat armor. That's great.
What?
This looks like day 99 is starting to come to a close. Used up every little bit of ammo to get as far as we did. You know, in the end, I'm happy with it. Happy with as far as we've gotten. It's crazy. There's one last thing I want to do. For the last 2 weeks now, my life has been dedicated to this game. So I think it's right if I send it off with a personal speech. I have enjoyed, for the last 2 weeks, I have been playing and have been dedicating my entire life to Palworld. And I have loved every second that I've spent. Is this better than Pokemon? Definitely the games, at least. Though it doesn't replace it. Still holds a it still holds a warm place in my heart. I have enjoyed everything that I've witnessed, everything that I've done. And while I hate to say that I didn't get really far in terms of technology, you know, there's so much I could get right now. Like, look, I'm only like barely halfway through the levels. Basically, I'm not even halfway through the game. There's still so much more to do. That's why I'm leaving it up to you. We made it this far, made it to the very end of today's episode. Not only like and not only subscribe, but let me know down below if you want to see 150, if not 200 days of Palworld. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video to any capacity, please click like. And as I take my final nap, or I guess my final sleep, I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.